the healing circle. Just throwing a random buff on me. There's a lot of audio happening here. Nice.
With wrong crowd.
Wow, he got the blood pumping at least.
Ah, this'll be over like that. Let's end this quick. Wide open. Come on! Shockwave! I'll draw them. I'm in. What the? No flash.
I love Full Metal Jaguar. It's a fun. It is a very fun class. God, that just melts. I love it. I mean, I am higher level. So nice. Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a little meatier.
Yeah, miss me. Kick him aside.
Ow. Media. See ya.
Give me a break. We all worked hard for that.
Absolute murder, dude.
So we're meeting Gondor outside Watchtower number 1.
Right. It should be back along the route we took yesterday.
So much to see, huh?
Alright, here we go. Fucking Gondor, dude. The foul mouth. She's so I love her. She's such a foul mouth little like bastard. I love her. Let's dance, bitches. I love her. I love her. Oh shit. Oh.
Yo, I'm hungry.
Martial artist? Okay. Drop kick. Front with blowdown. High critical rate while evades. Okay, so I've seen that one before on other ones. Nothing AoE around the user. Pretty high. Okay. Okay, I can rock with that. I can rock with that.
Me. Kick him aside.
All set and ready to tumble.
No flash.
One more man. Now I'm furious. Gondor! What?
Saber.
Wow, thanks.
Well, that was a waste.
Strength! Amazing! That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Y'all were thinking it. I know you were.
Kick him aside.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Leveled up, really? In the bones.
If only you didn't. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gun. All right, you dead? Get your interlink on and give him hell.
Oh! We can interlink again.
Anyone I would hate to make an enemy of Gondor.
Can I send these people off, or are they just... I guess they just... Oh, that's right. I already noticed the two. Yeah, we've been interlinking this entire time. The Horn of Gondor to be replaced by the Horny for Gondor. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Ah, this'll be over like that.
Is one looking at me funny?
Absolute destruction, dude.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
I love it. I don't like wasabi. That is some point blank damage right there, damn. Love that one. That's such a good like is that master art? AoE evade Pierce. Really good.
Forward. Whatever it takes.
Nice sweat.
The items out here, any
Getting late.
special? No, they're the same.
We should find somewhere to rest.
let's go to the castle instead, right? That's a smart idea. No, it's a terrible idea. Wrong button. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Thin skin. That's interesting. Okay, that's an item apparently. Thin skin.
Sana, you're up. I'm on it. Lance?
Right here.
Hammer go burr.
Well, shit! So much for us giving you backup. What a joke!
What a piece of joke.
All of ya, let's bust this joint.
Mom.
Aye.
Oh, that's not good. Oh. 3 of them.
That design. They're the castle guard.
What, the spark? I thought they were supposed to be away doing their bloody training.
An ambush! Gondor!
This ain't an accident. Means one of you bastards snitch.
Uh-oh. We have a mole in the group? No, we don't have... We know who the mole is. We know who the mole is. It's stupid as Shania. I told you she was going to sell us out, right? I told you. She sucks. She's right there. She sucks.
Shania? No! How could you?
You bitch! Answer her!
And Noah and is here.
It's pounding. Such foul-mouthed creatures. She was right to sell you out.
Yeah. Totally not Noah is here. And totally not Mio is here.
Wait. We've seen him before.
Totally not Noah and Mio at all, right?
will result
Not them at all.
In one of the best outcomes one could have hoped for.
Also, what's up, Luigi? How you doing?
I don't see how.
Of course, it's quite unfavorable for your little band of
So I wonder, does he have his own Lucky 7 in that
Throwing
blade?
the levs at us. Bring it. Been wanting to smash something up.
Nice.
Not so fast, boy.
My Kage and them all cleared it out last night as well.
Came to an end.
How does nobody in the party go, isn't that Noah?
On the day you chose to stand against M and N.
Fight success. Oh, great. Nice. Can't wait. On my level 600, I can totally do it.
And Mio. But how?
Oh, thank you.
Who's Mobius were Noah and Mio? What's going on?
How's this?
They finally
Who
see
is
it.
This guy. It's not just that he looks like me, but he's Mobius. And then there's
We have.
You
The
see
same
it, but
face.
don't want to see it. Yeah, I guess. Then again, it's also anime, so... God, somebody shut this bitch up.
Shania. Now there's the look I wanted to see. The look of a woman buried under the weight of her misguided expectations.
How could you, Shania?
Because she
You live in
sucks.
this city. The people here, they're your people.
My people. These pawns. People that rush towards an early grave without any consideration for the lives of others are no bloody kin of mine.
Dude, I kind of just want her to shut up.
Pace of
Gondor,
this
you
what
got
you
her.
want?
Take her. You got her. Take her
Oh,
out.
you've had it easy, my friend. The great Guerniker was your granddad, and your mediocre mother, the city elder.
Damn.
Oh, and let's not forget your Stella Ouroboros results. Of course you would have to ask that. You never did care about what I wanted.
To be fair, what she wanted was to be Gondor in like a very creepy stalker way.
We're not the same at all.
Sorry?
You said that we were the same. But we're nothing like each other.
You sure changed your tune. I'm seeing some newfound determination. You get a little pep talk from your friends, huh?
Nobody gave me anything.
It's because I'm part of the team.
Get her ass, Senna.
I'm only just starting to figure it out now.
Get her ass.
But I'm gonna change. Both me and this world.
I won't let you. I'll never let that happen.
Boss fight?
If you stop us, everything's just going to stay the same.
It won't stay the same.
Yeah, it will.
Shania!
What's so natural about the life you want? A life you only get one shot at. At any point, someone could come along and tell you, okay, that's it, time to go.
That's life.
And who are you to say that life's worse?
I know more than you. It's madness wanting a world like that. The best world for us is a world that at least gives us another go.
No. No.
We fail. We try again.
No, you just perpetuate the
We
cycle.
might even do better next time round.
You just perpetuate the cycle.
Enough
That's
now.
not... No. Like, no.
We're
Just
made
reboot.
to fight, to kill each other. Every single day. Just hoping to see another dawn.
Either way, we're still fighting for survival, aren't we?
In an unending loop.
Am I crazy?
Yes. Actually, yes. Yes, you are. I don't think you need to ask that.
Am I saying something strange? Because I don't think so. I genuinely don't.
That's like your opinion. That's just like your opinion.
20 on the right, 20 on the left.
Here I am,
And in the
stuck
middle.
in the middle with you.
The Mobius, too. Petulia Bay? It's that way. Gondor.
What? What are you...
Head for the exfiltration point.
Noah, wait.
It's us they want to capture. I'm going to engage the Levnesses on the left-hand side. You can use that as a diversion.
Shut the hell up. We'll make the diversion.
You're too slow.
You're too slow.
Can't all make it out. However, a single unit should stand a chance.
What are you guys gonna do?
We fight, and worst case, we surrender. Let them hear us roar.
Oh, that's
Remember?
a cold line.
Now hold
I
on.
love it. I love him
Now's
saying
the
that line.
time.
That's so good.
Ouroboros doesn't end with us. Right, candidate?
Noah. Damn you.
You'll do great. I know it.
I love that. No, like, I could knock this that Noah has no personality, but I think that is his personality. he's very analytical, very, like, I wouldn't say unemotional, but like he's very stoic. Like I feel like people could criticize this as, oh, he's just not, like, the voice actor is just like not, like, is not actively engaged, but I think that is the character's personality. So, like, I don't think the VA is doing a bad job. I think the VA is doing his, like, the job they need to do. I don't know how the Japanese VA is, but at least that's what I'm getting from this. From Noah's entire character so far. He's been very analytical. Doesn't get, like, super emotional.
All right. We're breaking through.
Very much the leader.
Distract them however you can. Gotcha!
Alright, time to fight, Levnesses, I guess.
Oh, can't forget the eye.
Gotta face me. Just one.
Eat this! You won't get away! Eat this! You wanna trade?
Come on now.
You won't get away!
I'll end it here.
More in that case, boss! Eat this!
No escape. How about this?
Give it up! You wanna trade? Let me give you a taste! Are you ready, Judy? We are absolute above you! You wanna trade? You won't get away! Let me give you a taste!
Damn, Senate is getting owned on that one.
I'll show you! I need you, Mio!
I'm only we out of it.
You ain't ready! Mio, all yours!
My turn.
Let's swap!
Just one.
You won't get away!
Oh, that is in the bag. Come on now. Take every limit.
Got it all cut!
How about this?
Ready to see them some pain? I've been waiting for you to say that.
Order.
The intellect.
Call home for my soldier! You won't get away!
Order. Not bad. Pretty simple fight.
Now's your chance! Move it! Gondor!
Yeah, nice job, Lance. Why are these sound effects sound like they're not doing anything?
Mom, we'll handle
Like, the
this.
guns had no sounds.
Get through here and you're free.
I wonder if this is part of the memory leak.
What? Yeah, screw that. Now I'm supposed to leave you behind as well?
The Ouroboros candidates are our future.
Come now. You must move.
But why?
It's the prison food. Gone and developed a taste for it.
Snow.
And the
Ew.
beds are actually halfway decent. It's fine. Don't you worry about us.
Alright, well, we'll see you, Augie and Aggie. They're gone.
Move it!
Ooh, excuse me.
Don't look back!
Gondor!
Shania.
Shania Twain.
This isn't over. You'll see soon enough.
Top 10 anime. No, this is like bottom 10 anime betrayals. This is like bottom 10 anime betrayals, right? It's so bad.
Thought we'd never make it. But this looks hopeful.
I wonder. There's still a few left.
Like, it was so obvious he was
yeah.
gonna betray us.
And to Mobius.
Yeah, they're gonna
And all
interlink,
this
aren't
without
they?
Killing.
Oh,
Don't
God.
have such an easy time with these.
Yeah, but we helped Gondor escape.
Oh, it's not gonna
Right.
end well.
And that was priority number one.
But other people all got left behind. This not huge mess.
They'll be fine. Unlike us fugitives, they're useful assets. They can still surrender and be put to work again.
That's so dark, but true.
Still, the more that can escape, the better.
So, one last stand?
Oh, yeah.
Bring it.
Such nonsense. Your idiocy knows no bounds. What's so funny? This suits me just fine. It will make an adequate feast. Mobius will savor every one of you. Rest assured.
Wait, are they gonna eat us?
Talking about us like we're food. Well, sorry, mate, but we bite back.
That's a good one.
Right. You'll be going hungry today.
It's a good one, too!
We fought so hard for this. We're not giving it up. Not ever!
These are good one-liners. Come on. I love it.
Oh, you still intend to resist? Against these odds?
Yeah,
You think you can defeat me?
we will.
For us to move forward, we must. Very well. I will demonstrate beyond all doubt. There is no possible future for you in this world.
Dude, does he have a lucky 7?
Let me handle this.
You want to?
I want to see the love,
That's a
his
surprise.
version of Lucky 7.
I need to show them. Make them realize just how powerless they truly are.
Jeez.
Just as we were once persuaded.
So jaded.
Who are they? All right. Do as you will.
Lame.
Thank you, then.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
My other self.
What can go wrong? I shouldn't have said that. What? She crying? Huh?
I need to know.
Go on.
Why? Why do you look exactly like we do? Who are you people?
Well now. If you can defeat us in combat, you'll see for yourselves. The truth. Why it is we stoke. flames of war.
Okay.
I don't know that I can bear to hurt her.
I can. She's Mobius.
All right, Uni.
We have to win,
Love you. I love Uni.
even if she does look
Love her.
like Mio.
So then,
Gloves off.
I don't know if I can hurt her. I can. God, why is Uni the best character? Holy guacamole. Okay.
fight. I promise you, I won't hold back.
You won't get away!
I'm doing like.
Universal
I got a break on her? Nice. What is happening right now? Eclipse Soul? God, it's chugging right now. I'm doing like no damage while she's in this Eclipse Soul thing. Oh, what the fuck? Huh? Wait, what? Huh? God, system, please stop chugging. Alright, here we go. We got the topple off and the launch. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Cancel. Right into the chain attack.
How about something like this? How about something like this?
I'm gonna start it. Ooh, okay, that's a good one. I went from 15 to 41.
You're in for it now. You're done.
I love the chain attack music. It's so good. Some people complained about it. I don't agree. I love it.
How's this for a plan?
That was Uni.
Check out
Nice. That was the right move. Meanwhile, she's just like spinning, right? She's just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. So that was Uni lands. Okay, then we go Senna. Yippee! Spin to lose.
You're in for it now.
What can I think is not bad? Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so what I want to do here, I want to do...
Allow me. I can follow that up. Time for the big one.
Time for the big one. Hey-oh. Oh, not bad. Demon Punisher. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I love that. I don't think I've seen this one, actually. Almost a million. Not bad. I didn't have a hero in that one either, so... Whoa, what?
No! Wait, what are you attacking me for? Why would you...
Wait, what is happening?
Noah! What are you doing?
What do you... Huh?
You just took a swipe at Tyon! The snuff were you thinking?
I went for Tyon.
She's mind hacking.
Mio!
Mind hack.
Stop this! Mio!
It looks a lot like the thing that happens when they turn into when she did the orb, like when the original Ouroboros Sea went off.
What? I don't understand.
Oh no. So this is her power.
She can control Ethos.
Congratulations. You figured it out quickly.
Of course. In every fight we've had, you've always used some special power against us.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have the power to override your pitiful consciousness.
She's using us like bloody puppets.
She literally has mind hacking, dude. She is literally mind hacking. Are her motives also complex? Where's the snail?
So that's her game.
Once I've taken over your mind, you are absolutely helpless.
Oh my fucking
A
god.
blind passenger.
Alright, that seems OP, okay? That seems a little broken.
How can we stop her?
You can't.
Well, aren't you putting up a strong
You were
front?
born a shitter. I fucking love
What are
ZTG,
you
dude.
doing?
Zero Time Dilemma is amazing.
Stop it, Senna!
Did I? I was hoping you would have figured it out by now.
But
I'm
Oh.
afraid simply closing your eyes
That's not good.
is not enough to escape my power.
Just had another brilliant idea.
Oh?
The whole time you're hijacking our bodies, you ain't moving.
Smart.
Which means we've just got to go after you instead. Yuli, what the?
Huh? No, it wasn't me!
Too bad. I was over here.
What?
Sorry, Tyon. I need you to stop now.
No, it's me.
Tyon!
I lied.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, Spock, this isn't going very bloody well, is it?
You've gotta be. She's got Mimi!
Come. Cut her down.
What?
It's an easy win. You need only take her life.
Why are they not just going after her right now?
Funny how you've slain so many. To extend your own short lifespans. Yet your friends' lives now chain you down, dulling your blade's edges.
Why aren't they doing
Can't do
anything?
it, can you?
Can they be controlled?
Pathetic. Then your death will be slow and painful. Your dear friend here shall slice you to pieces until you perish.
Oh, boy. Everyone just fighting each other. Because they're all being mind-hacked at the same time, it seems. Oh, great. Now we're Ouroboros-ing as we fight each other. I can't tell who's mind-hacked and who's not at this point. The choreography is very good, though. This power seems broken. Like, it seems just a little OP.
We don't know when she'll take over, or whose body she'll hijack. Despite that, by the time we detect her attack, it's already... Detect? That's it! Detection!
What?
Tyon, what are you...
The Mobius. Is you!
What?
Sorry, Noah.
Tyon! What?
Our attacks. They seem to affect her real body as well.
Oh, well that's not OP.
Was she
Okay.
controlling me?
Indeed. But now I know her secret. Listen up.
Tyon's so smart.
Target for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. The only option right now is for us to attack.
Each other.
Trust me. I can guarantee that it will deal damage to her.
I hear you. Uni!
Yeah?
You're Uni, right?
Better believe it. Can't you tell by my smile?
Good then. We'll need you to heal us up.
She
after we
doesn't
take
smile.
damage. Stay strong.
Yeah, I got ya. Healing's on me.
Let's go.
Am I actually... Like, how does this work?
You still have hope.
Okay. I have no idea how this works.
We will never lose hope. You won't get away. You won't get away. Appreciate it. The Mondo will mark the enemy for us.
I'm serious.
Wait. Oh. Oh, that's not cool.
You won't get away.
Am I, like, what am I doing? Okay, and then it goes to her. That's weird. Okay. What if I, like, chained attack Tyon? That was a really fast.
You won't get away. Are you ready, Junie? I'll show you mercy.
Just one.
Alright. Attack.
Healing's on the way. Do you think this plan might work?
Don't make me wait. You're in the clear.
That was not as much as I was hoping for, but okay.
Keep hitting hard.
Excuse me.
How's this for a plan?
Let's try on.
My thinking muscles for this one.
Thinking muscles, everybody. Gotta use your thinking muscles.
You're in for it now.
How about this?
That's not good.
I've got an idea.
high on land, so you.
Do right with it, mine. I'll start us off.
I'm with you.
There's not gonna be a lot of damage.
Have a seat.
I want to go with this. I'll make this one.
Allow me. You're in for it now. Here's the finisher.
You okay? I was gonna say you can't.
You won't get away.
Oh, so close to the 200.
Again.
So close.
No flaws in this.
Here you go. Just making sure. You're on.
Not my best. Could have been better. Oh. You just had to interfere.
That's enough. Get back.
As you say.
Uh-huh, lucky 7. He's totally got a lucky 7. Oh, is he gonna break lucky 7? Oh, he's totally gonna break the sword.
I know that. Just saying.
You know,
I know enough about plot the contrivances to know that he's gonna plot his own version of Lucky 7 and destroy Noah's Lucky 7. And from here on out until some point later, Noah's gonna lose the that Infinity Blade skill. I'm calling it now. I'm calling my shot.
this is getting ridiculous.
That's what I would do if I was writing
I
the
don't get any
story.
of this nonsense.
Em's only stepping back. She could still use her powers. Just keep an eye on how the Mondo act.
Yeah, will do.
I'm big braining it.
A Mobius with my face. Is it something to do with how Mobius and Ouroboros have fought over the ages? Need to stay focused. One little mistake, and it's over.
Dude, how many boss fights is this in a row? Come on.
Powerless,
Jesus Christ.
but I will show you. It feels so overwhelming.
Yeah, he's totally pulling out the blade from Chief. He has a lucky 7.
What can you say? What purpose does your existence serve? My blood moon! Eat this!
Are you ready, Uni?
He's melting a lot faster than M did, though.
Are you ahead?
Shred the scroll.
Go, go, go.
Blood. Chimera. Double whack.
Oh, okay, Tyon, you need to heal, my guy. Oh no, Tyon's dead.
You could have made it easier.
Pay for this.
Shred the Straw Man? What? Shred the Straw Man? Blood Moon. That's a cool name. Nice launch.
Really felt it. Just one. Hold them all. Gotta face me.
Ow. That one hurt. This guy's, I don't know, I feel like this guy's easier than M was. I mean, I know I'm a little over leveled, but still. He's kind of just a straightforward fight where she had like a mechanic to her and everything. Oh, I didn't even have to kill him. I just got him down to low enough health. Oh, if I'd known that, I would have. Okay. Here we go. This is where it's going to happen. He's going to slice the crap out of us. Yep, there it is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
And cut. He's just gonna cut right through it.
Did it work?
No. It's like a Dragon Ball Z moment. That's Lucky 7. Dude, the hilt does that? What? When did the hilt do that? So how are there 2 Lucky 7s? Uh-oh.
Ouroboros and Mobius both manifest outwards from their core. So long as the core is intact, you can slice off as many limbs as you like.
Yeah.
They will keep growing back. Yet, at the cost of vast energy consumption. Of course.
Somebody, I was talking to somebody about this, and they were complaining about, oh, the fact that they cut the limbs off and it, like, doesn't matter. And I'm like, I mean, it's kind of like the gameplay mechanic, right? Where they don't take damage. It's just the heat gauge, like, moves up faster.
Of course, this cuts down the time you can stay in that form.
So, I mean, that makes sense in game.
How? Our power. There's really nothing we can do to beat him. Mio. Everybody's hopes and dreams. They die here. Your hope is a fool's hope. And I will end your dreams. Now! No! Power is for those who face reality. And I, having witnessed countless realities, preside in a world beyond your ken.
Countless realities.
Reality? You say?
What?
Mio! Mio! You okay? Mio!
I'll live. Mimi.
Like, y'all need to, like, it not be fused right now, because you're gonna explode.
Lance. Sorry. Could I ask for some help here?
Yeah, no problem. This is the time, huh? For us to really shine.
Are they gonna do what I think they're gonna try to do?
Right.
Let's go.
Are they gonna try to sacrifice themselves? They're overheated. And we know when they overheat, they explode.
Fire spark! Quit it with the bleeping!
Lance! Senna! Cancel the interlink! You're at your limit!
They're gonna explode.
We knew that from the start!
They're gonna explode.
You now.
It's not gonna work.
Sorry. This sort of stuff. It's about all I'm good for, really.
What are you talking about?
Boom.
What are you going to...
Senna! Mimi, remember what you said?
They're not dead. There's no way they're gonna be
Always told me to
dead.
Never stop being myself.
They would never just get rid of 2 party members
What you meant by that.
and force you to have a party of 4.
This is me. So don't give up yet. This'll buy you some extra time. Use it. Stop this! I don't want any of your time. Just come back, Senna!
We're too close. Take us out of here!
Okay.
What are they?
Thank you. Mimi?
I don't believe it. No, not gonna believe it. I don't think they're dead. No. Yeah, their interlink got canceled.
Too bad. You were so close.
Oh, is that X? I mean, they were willing to sacrifice themselves, but I didn't believe that they would actually kill them off. I mean, that still has to hurt falling from that height. I can't tell. Was that X? I can't remember what X's mask looked like.
X.
Yeah, it is X. Okay.
What are you doing?
Hey, I just saved your life. Could I get just a little gratitude here?
Shut up, X.
Zed's orders.
Pretty much.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. I want to know about that theater, dude.
That Mobius.
X. The interlink. So this is her doing.
Lance!
Question. I did Uni's side story that had X in it. If I didn't do that, is the dialogue here any different?
Senna!
Are you okay?
Or does it play out no matter what the same way, even if you did or didn't do the side story? That was optional.
Sorry, Mimi. I couldn't pull it off.
It's okay. Forget about that.
Well now, I apologize for that little disturbance. It won't happen again.
Huh?
You'll notice your powers have now been fully sealed. Give it up. Your chances of victory are
Wait, how do you
nil.
fully seal them? He can't even summon his blade. Oh, never mind. He can't even get Lucky 7.
My blade! It's gone!
What? How?
Impossible. Never heard of a blade failing.
Anton!
Oh, damn, Anton got murdered.
Piece of sh...
It seems you were hoping they would escape. Sadly, things didn't quite pan out your way, did they?
Because you cut him down! Sorry, Noah. Guess we were dead weight after all.
Did I not tell you? There's no hope. Now witness the result. A sideshow. What? I've just thought of the most wonderful little amusement.
Okay. This guy's messed in the head, dude. Something bad's about to happen. Isn't this the castle? What? Oh, so we've just been taken prisoner. Okay. Oh, are we gonna be executed? Are we gonna be executed? Oh, that makes sense. We'll be the Eclipse. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I get it. Oh. Well, that's interesting. That makes sense. Oh, hey, Gondor's now an actual hero in the thing. Okay.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh, no, she's not in here. Oh, no. That's bad. Oh, boy. Can't summon our blades. Can't do anything. We're weak. We're powerless. We are futile. Is the idea here just to interact with us multiple times? Probably. Yeah, 3 times the charm.
Fox! It's just a metal grate! Why can't I break it?
Call it, Noah.
That's like the most emotion
They've
I've seen
stripped
out
us
of
our
Noah in a
powers.
long time.
There's no way for us to break it. Just give it a rest.
How can I give it a rest? We have to get through! We have to get Mio out! Surprisingly well behaved. I half expected you to have blown a hole in the wall by this point.
I mean, he's been trying.
Or what? Have you resigned yourself wholly to your plight? Knowing the extent of my power, did you come to gloat? Where's Mio? The girl, you'll find, is in the cell beside you. Huh? Call out her name, why don't you? Your voice at least should reach. Oh, I see. You still cling to a sliver of hope. You recall, I wanted to stage a little sideshow. You expecting applause? It's the homecoming. I'm glad you catch on quick.
Oh, shit.
With the eclipse, 1 month from now, the girl will meet her long-awaited end. Why don't we honor it at the castle? Make it a day to remember.
Alright, that's kind
Well,
of fucked up.
Does that not please you? What a magnificent sideshow it will be.
This
Oh,
man got a
yes.
catchy eyes, dude.
I almost forgot to tell you something.
Sketchy
You are
and
now
catchy.
aware of the cycle of rebirth, yes? There is an exception. Those whose flame is snuffed out during a homecoming will not return.
Oh! Wait, so if you meet your homecoming, you don't actually return? Why is that?
You monster! Ah! So weak. Amusingly so.
Yeah, I guess if you're killed during it, you don't
Right
return.
now, all of you put together don't have the strength
Oh, normal
of a
homecomings are
single
fine.
soldier.
But if you're killed during the
Not even
eclipse...
these flimsy iron bars yield to your efforts. Try all you like, but you cannot escape. No amount of toil will help you there.
Hi, Allie. I will say this version of like this N reminds me so much of like, unlike actually D, who looks like Graph. Oh, killed you return, send off you don't. Interesting. That's kind of weird. Anyway, what I was saying was, even Mobius D looks a lot like Groff. N acts a lot more like Groff, always with the monologuing about power and weakness. It's so gruff from fucking Xenogears. It hurts.
You feel the anguish, crippling despair.
So wait,
That is the hubris.
if it's sent off, you don't return. Does that mean every time we've been playing the flute for people, they don't come back or can't come back? Is that what that means?
Of fools who cling blindly to their hopes,
They were normal dead.
only to find them dashed on the rocks.
Oh, specifically at Homecoming, when the 10 years is
Dreamers
up.
crushed under the sheer weight of
Oh.
reality.
Is there a reason for
Of
that, though?
abject
Or did they
failures.
explain it? I keep pausing. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk over the cutscene. Will they explain that, or is that just like, oh, here are the rules. We didn't tell you this before. We're just going to say it now. Or is there like an actual reason that the Homecoming ones can't return? They'll go into more detail eventually? Good. That would have sucked if they just say, oh no, this is the rule. We're just going to roll with it.
That's enough!
Alright, just watch the
gonna
cutscene.
break your hands.
Got it.
I don't care! I'll shatter every bone in my body, if that's what it takes!
Just stop, please.
Leo! Are you okay?
This is the most emotion I've heard out of Noah the entire game, by the way.
Don't worry about me. I'm totally fine. I've made my peace. Even if I can never leave here, I'm content. I'll live on in others. Knowing that is enough for me. Please, don't worry.
We're at the sad part of the game, by the way. I feel it. This is the sad part. This is the part where the heroes are defeated. Everything looks grim and bleak. And we're going to have to rise from the ashes. It's the staple of a JRPG, honestly. Aris and FF7 is like one point like that. Black Materia after that. FF8 Renoa. That's like the down point. FF6 World of Ruin.
Hey, why do you think it is
It's
that
the
they look
staple
like Noah and Mia?
of JRPGs to have this
Kinda.
specific
Why do you
emotional
ask
part
yourself?
where the team is at the bottom of the
Kick the
barrel.
bucket. We're reborn in those cradles, right? Maybe it's somehow connected to that.
You think they're the same people? Is that even possible?
Strange.
They're probably the original.
Regardless, why would they do this? What possible purpose could all this serve? It's almost like they're toying with us just for kicks.
You know, they've all been like that. When they took away lives, it was like they were enjoying it.
That's really true?
Huh?
It seemed natural to laugh when happy.
But she
And
cried.
yet, N had sadness in eyes, it seemed.
And Am cried.
Like Sparky did. He's Mobius, our sworn enemy.
We really are hopeless. Can't believe we're stuck in here behind these snuffing bars.
It wouldn't be much of a prison if they didn't perform that function.
I love Tyon.
Come on.
Was there even any point in all this? And everything we've done?
Is this the song on the flute but on the piano?
Of course there was.
It's a nice arrangement.
Huh?
At least, we gave them hope.
At first, even Even when Guernica said he was 6 times older, it didn't click. Past 10 years was pure greed, I thought. But now, I'm scraping for whatever I can get.
The will to live. Man, my man Noah needs to get some damn sleep. Them eyes are baggy. Is she gonna do what I think she's gonna do?
What are you doing?
Huh? Oh, the bitch queen herself.
Bitch.
Where do you think you're going?
Where do you think I'm going?
She's gonna go break him out.
No, I can't allow this.
Excuse me?
That's a direct order. Don't be stupid.
Whatever. Up yours.
Look, the castle is on maximum alert now. Are you in that much of a hurry to get back behind bars? This ain't like the time we ambushed Kevez, when we had the element of surprise.
After all they did for me, I can't just leave them. We don't have time for this.
And I'm telling you, it's suicide. Noah entrusted everything to us. Hope, the future. Get that through your skull.
Uh-oh.
You?
Is M gonna is M gonna have like a turn of heart? And go against N? That was a Mobius. Don't tell me this is gonna get copyrighted on the VOD, dude. They're really in there. Like I'm guessing this is like a month is going by right now. Every time they show the moon going through the phases, it's like every day as it moves further. Damn, Noah's knuckles. Yeah, no, my man's determined. Meh, meh, meh. Is that Shania? Oh,
Shania.
fuck off, bitch.
What are you doing here?
Got a little update for you.
This'll be good.
The day your friend departs this world. What did you call it? Homecoming? That's the day I've decided to have myself killed too.
Shania, you're Iris.
Yep. This right here is proof that I've joined their ranks. And your little friend will vanish from this world forever.
Fuck this girl, dude.
But I will be born once again.
Oh, okay.
Just the way I should be.
I hate to pause it here, but I have to rant. What's the character's name from The Matrix? Cypher? Is it Cypher? She's Cypher. the scene where he's like sitting there eating the steak and he's like, I've learned something, as he's, selling out the whole crew of of what, Morbius, not Morbius, what is it, Morbius and Neo and Trinity. He's selling them all out, and he's having dinner with Agent Smith, and he's like, I learned one thing about this world: ignorance is bliss. As he's eating the steak, he's like, my brain tells me the steak is not real. I know it's not. Well, he's like, I know it's not real, but my brain is telling me that illusion is real, and it tastes so good. She's literally Cypher from the Matrix. She wants back into the Matrix. Ignorance is bliss to her.
That's the reaction I was hoping for. Ah, it's beautiful. I hope I can make that face too when I meet my enemies on the battlefield.
Piss off, Trisol.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll be gone soon.
I love him.
Pretty much as soon as your friend will.
I love Tyon. MVP, I don't care what Lon says.
Looking back, I knew that something was off about her. I knew deep down. I didn't want to believe that we were the same.
You're not the same.
That is, amazing.
Is that Mimi?
Piss off, Eyesore.
I was watching you.
I love it,
Trying
dude.
so hard. You've saved us so many
Tyon
Never
is...
giving up. You helped us get here.
I think I relate the most to Tyon.
You can be really hard on yourself. I think that's why you've always been so hungry. Always striving for more.
Yeah.
Come now. I know you've touched so many lives. I think we've all seen that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I see it now. I'm sorry.
Come on. You really need to stop saying that you're sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. Don't give up. Because time is still on our side.
Tyon is the character that I absolutely resonate with the most.
So then, tomorrow.
Do you think an Offseer can ever reach others? You know, I thought our lives were like our music. Always in our hands, under our control. I wasn't facing the truth.
He's gonna have a mind break, isn't he?
Even if I could reach people, I wouldn't be able to save them.
He's gonna snap.
I should have known that. It's unbearable. Seeing life slip away from you. Even though they're right there. What am I even doing?
Yeah, here comes the snap.
It's dark out, huh? No moon.
Huh?
But the starlight is so nice and warm.
Mio.
Hey, when the two of us first met, you asked me if I wanted to survive.
Yeah?
I replied, I didn't mind either way.
I'm just surprised that Switch didn't
Yeah.
fall asleep yet.
I'll correct that. Now I want to live. To live and learn a whole lot more. Noah, there's so much for us to see.
Finally. You called me by my name.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Wait, what?
I guess I felt that if I did, my heart would downright break. Because I'd be admitting the truth.
Wait, did she never call him Noah?
Mio.
But you know, these feelings that grew within me, they're thanks to you.
Did I miss something?
That's why you're not allowed to say.
Wait, really?
It's been for nothing.
I've never
You've enriched
noticed
my
that.
life, Noah. That's clear now.
Wait, what did she call him the entire time?
Mio.
She doesn't say his name. What? Does she just say you there? Hey, you. Poseidon, king of the ocean, come here. Like, that's fucking wild. I never picked that up.
You know, I don't want this to be it. If I were given the chance, if this road I've walked were to keep on going,
He really is.
I'd like to spend that time with my Noah.
Oh, is this where they admit they love each other? This is where they admit they love each other. You know, right before she's about to be executed. And Noah's gonna fucking break. Oh, she's been counting down the days, too. She knows exactly how many. She's at the last day. You know, that looks really cool. Also, totally not Nia, because it's yeah, because it's a robot. I wonder what they use for decapitation. Giant axe.
Your Majesty!
How do you decapitate a Napon?
Queen Nia! Queen Nia! Queen Nia!
Robot. Robot. Robot.
Trace our ancestry back 1,000 years.
Oh, I missed that
and you will
voice.
find
Oh.
an Offseer carrying out the first homecoming. Now, in Agnes, no fewer than 999 lives have returned themselves to me. It is an auspicious day. I believe such is your view. Yet, for me, it is a day that brings heartache. I wish nothing more than the safe return of all life born of me.
Yeah, not my
Such is my
queen.
eternal hope. To come home is to
Quite
find
the elaborate
comfort.
production.
It is but a
Fancy
single teardrop
another
in
puppet
the
on
ocean
display.
stream.
Yeah.
Assuming Monica's intel was true.
And yet,
It's all been so
though the
pointless,
grief in my heart
fighting
won't
for that
subside,
thing.
Today,
She's a phony, that's what she is.
A big
Even if it's her in
fat
the flesh up
phony.
there,
just smile.
I'll rip her off her high horse.
Yes, for she is the 1,000th
You think
soul to welcome
they're
her
gonna
to her
execute
home.
us too after this?
Yeah.
Guess so.
You hear it? Do you
So
not?
it's
Here,
back into the cycle.
now echoes her voice.
Back into the same old crap
She was
again.
born of me, and now returns.
Wish we could have gone a little further.
I wouldn't be surprised if they are executed, but then we rescue them out of the cycle
I think
because
we've done enough.
we can still get Kamaravi as a hero and he's dead.
Now, it's up to the city.
Shut up! Keep it quiet!
Man, they're about to die. Fuck you.
Now return.
What are you gonna do? Kill him? You're already gonna kill him.
Perpetuum rei memoriam.
That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. I will say, like, the cinematography they do with some of these, like, shots are beautiful. Like, absolutely beautiful. They do such a good job with camera work in these games.
Noah, giving up? Now, of all time?
I don't want to give up. But we're trapped here. Our blades. I hope at least she can go in peace.
Of course Noah trapped. Noah still not tried to draw Lucky 7.
But isn't it in the blade?
Remember? Back when Riku give wisdom? When need of true power, sword will appear.
Yeah. I remember.
Calling it now. He's gonna pull Lucky 7. En's gonna pull his Lucky 7 in a clash, and either they're both gonna break, or En's will destroy Noah's.
Today is day of need. Even at edge, facing sheer drop, must never give up.
The sword breaking just makes the most sense.
Mimi!
Mind you, first time they've seen each other in a month.
Mio! Mio! Mio!
Is this the longest, like, set of cutscenes in the game? This is like watching a movie at this point. I feel like we've been watching cutscenes for 40 minutes now. I mean, it doesn't help that I've paused, let's be honest. Oh, that's a dick move.
Pick it up.
That's a dick
You're an
move.
overseer. So send her.
Oh, that's fucking rude. Holy shit.
What's wrong? Go on, send her.
Punch him in the dick.
Isn't that your role?
Just
Isn't
right in
she
the,
your Mio?
right in the dick. Just right in the dick. Snap it in half. See ya. GG.
It's been fun, Noah.
Mio.
Snap. Damn. Are my accessories still on her? I'm an asshole. I get them back, great. This sucks. There's no way she's actually dead. We're gonna get like another one. There's no way they're actually gonna make you go the rest of the game without Neo. There's no way they would do that. I'm in the denial phase. Though it actually would be bold of them to do that. That would be bold, but I don't believe they'd do it. Oh, and they kill you. I was expecting somebody to save us, but nope. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Shit. Imagine you get to this spot in the game and you're like, you know what? I'm done with it. No, didn't hook me. I'm just gonna be done. Guess we'll play something else. It's in a Trails game. Trails has broken me in that regard, because Trails abuses that like trope, right? It abuses the trope of you totally decimate the enemy, and then the cutscene right after is, we barely scratched him. Oh god, how are we gonna win? Oh hey, our instructor's here to save the day. Nothing is as bad in that aspect, really, for me, than Final Dungeons. Especially Cold Steel 2. Especially Cold Steel 2. Every fight, you win the battle. Cutscene plays. Oh, we're getting our asses kicked. Oh, somebody's here to save the day because we're not strong enough to do it our damn self. Every time. The Trails drinking game would be like, drink every time you get bailed by a third party after a fight. Whether it be Kevin showing up in Azure, or, everybody in Cold Steel 2, every end of a chapter in Cold Steel 3. It's so overplayed. And they did it in Sky too. It's not like Sky didn't have it as well. Also, I will save. We're gonna keep playing. I'm not done. I'm not gonna stay
It's good to keep a record.
But like, it's like, I love Trails. I really do. It's my favorite franchise. But I will not apologize. I will not defend the tropes that happen way too often. I will be critical and critique my favorite game series. Right? I'm not the kind of person that's gonna be like, nope, Trails 10 out of 10, nothing ever wrong. Nothing can ever be wrong. It's the perfect franchise, perfect games. Nothing's wrong. No problems whatsoever. I do love Valimar. That won't be necessary. that always was funny to me. But I love Valimar. I love Valimar. I am very excited to eventually move into the future of this series with no more of that. And I have a bad feeling that in Kuro, it's really going to come down to Grendel. I'm going to turn into the thing. Because, I mean, the game's been out for like over a year. Hard to ignore that we know that that's the gimmick, right? That's the Valimar, essentially, is you turn into a giant monster. And if you've been able to avoid that, well, I just fucking ruined it for you, so not my problem. Not kidding, I love you guys. But it's hard to avoid even just at least seeing the image of it. And I'm hoping that doesn't become the trope, right? I'm hoping that doesn't become the gimmick of, oh, now I have to turn into the thing, which is just summoning Valimar again. That's all it is. I loved it, and at the same time, it was like, it got formulaic, and it got, not boring, but like, I just I'm not going to defend it. I'm glad that it's over, and I hope the next thing doesn't replace it as the gimmick, as like the trope. Tropes are not bad, right? You have to remember, the word trope doesn't mean that something is bad. It just means that it's a trope. And Trails does it a lot. With that said, play Trails. It's still a great franchise, and it's my favorite franchise. Play it. It's phenomenal. They're great games. Yo, show me Noah with his head cut off. out-of-body experience much?
Well then, you've made your choice. Are you
What?
happy with how it turned out? Is this how you wanted the future to be?
Where the fuck are you? Spooky lady. I think I can't even tell. Maybe it's a boy. I have no idea. Spooky person.
Where am I?
All this time, you've been repeating the same aimless actions. All to keep the world this way. And yourself.
Huh?
Once more today, you've lost the one you cherished most.
Once more today?
Are you sad?
How many times have we done this?
If you could, would you try again?
Time
Or
travel?
would you rather linger in the endless now?
Maybe that is a boy. What? Well, my instincts are to walk towards the light.
Look at this.
So let's go this way.
We finally managed to activate the
No! No, let's just end it. Let's just end it. No, not gonna continue. I wonder if something happens if you just... No, it's probably not gonna let you. Or it'll stop you at some point. What if it did give you just a game over? How funny would that be? Can I auto walk? Oh yeah, we're just gonna leave it here then. How far can we go in the opposite direction? I can't tell if it's getting smaller or not. I'm gonna test it. I think it is getting smaller. How funny would it be if it just came up with like a your choice has been made, game over? I'm walking away from it. I think it's getting small. Alright, before we continue, is there's oh no, I hit the wall. I hit the wall. There's an invisible wall here. They let you go pretty far though. Damn, you could have made a fun choice. You could have made it fun. You could have given me like a game over as a joke, but nope. Lame. Opportunity lost. Anyway. Now I just gotta wait. So I'm gonna think then. Like, okay. They've made it seem like we're doing this in cycles, and they've even said it before, and we know that that's the cyclical nature of this. But is every cycle, do we turn out to be Ouroboros? Or is this like the first time we've gotten the Ouroboros powers? Like I'm like, we have to, while we wait for the walk back. I'm thinking of like what theories I have, right? You know, how many cycles have we done? Is it always the same 6 of us doing the same thing over and over again? Is Noah and Neo always destined on every cycle to fall together, to die, to lose? Like, is Noah destined to always lose Neo? And then we restart the 10 years?
Noah.
There we go.
Noah.
Walk towards the light.
3 more months. That's all we need.
Look at this!
Oh, the light was Neo.
We finally managed to activate the Ouroboros stone.
Wait, what?
Noah. Noah. Noah!
Wait, what?
Look at this! We finally managed to activate the Ouroboros stone! Though we don't understand it fully, some functions may still remain hidden. But still, even in its current state, the power it's releasing is more than enough. With this in hand, we can fulfill the wish entrusted to us by the Queen.
You mean, take back the world from Mobius?
Yes, definitely.
3 more months. That's all we need.
Are we the founders?
Mio.
Huh?
So impotent. Did you really think you could stem the tide with the paltry power that you possess? Oh, you who floats in the currents, you must yield, abandon all you are.
Wait, what? Yeah, what's up, Mast? You're here just in time for a big cutscene in Chapter 6 that is, really... I don't know what's happening.
You really should have dozed a while longer.
Oh. Good morning.
Wanna eat? Wait, I forgot you don't like to eat right after waking.
No, I'll have some.
Okay.
Tomorrow's the day. The final battle against Mobius.
So we just...
We've come a long way to get here.
Nice.
Now it'll finally be over. It's fine. I've got 3 whole days. 3 days is plenty. I'm sure we'll be golden.
Go. So, did he, like, send... Are we doing time travel? Or is this every time she dies? Okay, I think every time she dies.
Oh, you who floats in the currents. You must yield. Did I not tell you?
Yield what?
How many times has it been?
Oh,
now?
wait, is this the original? So we've been doing this over and over again for I don't know how long.
I can't.
Well, it's always these two. It's always Noah and Mia who continue to do it.
The world. I wanted to change it.
For whose sake?
I did it for her.
Do it for her.
But you ran away.
I feel like we're gonna get into the origin of the original Noah and Mio that become N and M. That become Mobius. Anyway. So yeah, Mast, this is my last stream before vacation, so no Weekend Lawyer this weekend or next weekend. So I felt it was really important to get this stream done tonight to get through Chapter 5 before I take a like a week-long break from streaming on vacation.
Noah, how can you betray us like this?
You're just gonna abandon us?
Wow.
What
This time he just abandoned them. Wow, he just straight up betrayed them.
Noah, where did you go?
They probably die in the cold anyway. Watch, Zed's gonna show up again. I'm assuming it's Zed. No, I guess not.
Are you sure it wasn't for yourself?
No. This isn't me.
It was you.
You only cared about yourself.
No. I didn't.
But with time, you change.
Probably became more cold, more heart. Oh, okay. Probably became more cold, more heartless. Only wanting to create a world in which him and Mio could never be separated. Leading to N and M.
Our hopes and dreams made into a little person. It's your call. You're good at naming, aren't you? You'll lead the way to a new world. A new way of life.
A new way of life.
Our hopes and dreams made...
Man, why can't they just let the dialogue play out? Wait, what? Wait,
Strong
what?
lungs on that one. Heard him all the way outside.
He looks just like Daddy.
Wait, what?
I would have said Mummy.
Wait. So they're
Our
not...
hopes and dreams made into a little person.
So this is before they're beholden
You'll lead
to
the way to a new world.
the
new way
10-year
of life.
cycle system?
Yeah. What about his name? I don't think we ever agreed on one.
It's your call. You're good at naming, aren't you?
I'm gonna hate it.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
We never learned about the
It's
name he
probably
gave the
best
sword.
if I don't.
That's... Oh, that's that sword.
I thought you'd say that. Right. I'll do it. Okay?
Don't blue ball me.
Here's what we'll call him then.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. You're not gonna tell me. I knew it. I knew they were gonna do it. They weren't gonna tell me. So this has to be, like, with that version of the blade, then... Oh no, that's emotional damage. No, that's sad. Poor kid.
I hope that the future will be kinder to you.
It's not.
Mio.
Alright, I thought the end of chapter 5 was emotional damage. Why is chapter 6 continuing the emotional damage? It's oops all sadness. Oops all sadness. What a terrible day for rain. Oh, his time has run out.
Daddy will have to go soon. All right?
What did you name the kid?
But you know, your daddy's and mummy's love, our life, will always be within you. You'll never be alone. Things will get tough. You'll be hurt. You have a whole host of things to go through.
Why would you take him out
As
into
you
the
head into
woods to
future.
do this?
A time might come when you'll be on the verge of giving up. But you have to keep going. Make friends. Keep them close to you, always.
And what happened to him that made him such a dick?
That's what Daddy and Mummy did.
Dude, this is the chapter 5 was not the emotional damage. This is the emotional damage. Fucking hell. Kid's like what, like 6 years old?
We're with you. Now and forever.
God, what if they come back and he encounters them, he's an adult, and then they kill him? I'm just saying messed up things at this point, because how dark can this get? Never learned the name of the kid, by the way.
Why? Why am I crying? Why do I look like that?
That's another you. That's how he was.
Another me?
You from the past.
Is this supposed to be your son?
Me from the past?
And then, you made your choice.
Over here. You know, I sure enjoy playing this video game. And by play, I mean watch 2 hours of cutscenes.
Have you wished the now would last forever?
Temptation.
Have you never prayed that time would simply stop?
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
There are 2 roads set before every individual. Have you wished the now would last forever?
No.
Have you never prayed that time would simply stop? There are two roads set before every individual.
Huh. I'm gonna assume it's Zed. Like, right, like, that would be Zed, who... Yeah. You're in the theater. What is happening right now? I have no idea what's happening right now. Hey, two roads.
There are two roads set before every individual. The left, the right. What lies down the road you choose?
Am I playing Zero Time Dilemma? Sometimes life is simply unfair.
Is it hope or despair?
Never mind, we're playing Danganronpa.
It repeats and repeats as you make countless endless choices. You too, like everyone, have been making them all along.
What the fuck are you?
If the results satisfy, that is well and good. But if they do not satisfy, what then? Will you weep, battered by grief? Or howl, seething with rage? Have you never prayed that time would simply stop? Have you wished the now would last forever? Your two lives, thriving and persisting far beyond homecoming.
So why is that?
Surpassing the system of the world. I was fascinated, even beguiled by you. My name is Zed, the ruler of this world. I shall grant your desire.
Alright, timeout, 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 timeout. I'm putting the timeout sign up. I hate interrupting cutscenes, but it's better than talking over them. Because my brain is rattled. Zed's the ruler of the world? Does that mean he's like a Klaus? Is he a version of Klaus? Is he like one of the... like... one of the parts of the Trinity system? I'm wondering how they're going to tie this into 1 and 2. Yeah, but Luigi, part of the fun is talking my brain out. Right? Part of my fun is, like, talking it out. And then getting the answer. It's part of the fun.
So you have chosen, then. The endless now.
Okay. Oh, and that's how he becomes Mobius. And then just immediately gets the armor. Okay. Sorry. So how did Mio be? That didn't explain anything. How they got Mio to be Mobius as well. I feel like we're getting breadcrumbs right now, and not like anything, no real answers here.
And so, you became Mobius. So that you could live an eternal now together. Is this still your wish? Do you want to ask one more time for time to stop?
I know.
Why is it
I can't believe this is
that
the
you are
ending.
here? Why did you split from your other self? Why is it that you exist?
Okay, that's a fair question.
I thought
How are there two Noahs and two Mios?
No, what?
I became an Overseer because I wanted to know the meaning behind the smile.
Tell me.
I had a friend. As important to me as Lance and Uni or Yoren.
Hmm? Oh, the Offseer. The Offseer that inspired him to become an Offseer, right? That's what we're talking about? I can't believe this is the ending of the video game. There's no more video game after this scene right here. That would be like the biggest blue ball ever.
Noah, will you keep moving?
Imagine if a game did that. And didn't give a sequel.
I'm good here.
Chris, what do you mean you're good?
Oh, his name is Chris.
Thank you.
I actually really like his flute. Damn. I love the blue. That's a better flute than Noah's.
Chris.
Sorry.
I wondered why he smiled back then. And not just him. Yoren too.
Oh, when he died. Or,
I wanted to know why.
quote unquote, died.
That's why. Why he continued as an officer.
For the longest time, I thought they pitied those of us left behind. Sucks to be you. Sorry, guys. I'm checking out early. It'll be tough, but keep your chins up. I figured that's what the smile said. But now, Mio too was smiling. I think I get it now. The meaning behind the smile. I think they were all content with the way it ended. Like they were putting us in charge of the future. Telling us to make a world where everyone can smile. But it just breaks my heart that that was the only smile they could choose. And it really shouldn't have been. The world we have now.
God, those
it
knuckles.
doesn't give us the choice to smile.
Ow.
If the world won't let us choose outside these narrow bounds, I want nothing more than to rip this world apart. I want to repay those smiles. That's why I'm here.
And you won't choose the same path as your other.
Who can tell? I may end up doing that. But I'll change it, no matter what. Because that is the legacy that Mio left me.
Even if you're left alone.
Even if I'm alone.
In that case,
let us walk together.
Huh? What? Huh? What? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. What? Oh, did she turn her back on him? That's what I thought she was gonna do. Yeah, where did she get a choice in any of this, by the way? Because it didn't seem like she ever did get a choice. Let's replace Mio with Mio. But this version. We get her in the party. That's how they're gonna do this, aren't they? That's actually how they're gonna do this. Mio but immortal. She gets to choose.
I'm sorry. My hair. It's gotten kinda long. Will you still walk alongside me?
Wait, did she just, like, enter her?
Noah?
Oh, shit.
Mio.
That's why she cried. Hey, sweet. So the Mio that was in the jail cell the entire time was actually Morbius M? And this was the long con? This was the long con. The Mobius song has flutes. Yeah. My Noah. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, so you're telling me the first time that she calls him Noah, it's not actually her calling him Noah? It's Mobius M calling her Noah? It's calling him Noah. Alright. Alright. It's fucking stupid and I love it. What a good twist. Nah, that's a good twist.
Impossible.
He's pissed. Oh, that's dope.
Ouroboros.
It is really good. And the King of Cups.
Does that mean back then, the two of you? So,
Hey,
one who died
you just watched your girl die, bro. Get fucked. Alright, well, he's definitely gonna lose his mind and try to kill everything now, right?
Why, Mio? Why would you do this to me? You said you'd be by my side.
He is losing it.
All I did for you.
You must have known. The other me. She couldn't follow you anymore. She couldn't go on.
She never had a choice, honestly. It was his selfishness. It wasn't for her, it was for him. It was for him the entire time.
What you see, those are our memories. Continuing uninterrupted since the world was taken captive. A long time ago. Memories of me and him.
Why are you showing me this?
You are... No. All of you are my repentance.
Repentance?
How I wanted us to be. You embody all our hopes. Our dreams of how this world should be. Even though you and your friends should never have existed. The fact that you are here is proof enough.
So you'll let me live? But if you go through with this, you'll be...
So wait.
To my Noah.
But how do they exist at the same time, though? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
I just want it to end.
She doesn't want immortality.
Mobius, like me, we can exist only by taking the souls of those that grace this world. Nobody pays the slightest mind to the thoughts and dreams those many lives espouse. We gorge ourselves, covered every ember,
just to delay our inevitable ruin. That's why you want to disappear? If I die, maybe he'll see. Maybe he could somehow realize what it is that I wish.
I don't think he's gonna see
That
it.
would be enough.
I don't think he's gonna see it.
It'll be up to you two. To walk the path we ought to have walked. He and I.
The path they ought to have walked.
So it's confirmed. N and M are other versions of Noah and Mio.
Yes, Tyan, we've known this for
The
about
enemy.
10
She
hours
passed
now.
all of her memories onto me, so that I could share everything with you.
Share everything. I have to know. How could you do this? Why are you on their side? What are you talking about? I felt him. With these hands. That sensation. The emotion. It was no illusion. And yet you still became Mobius. Harvesting people. Without even batting an eye. I want to know why. Isn't there a trace left inside you of your old feelings? Because if there was even a little... Feelings, you say? You dare?
Yeah, he's not gonna get the point.
My feelings... My feelings have never changed. They're the same as they've always been.
Yeah, he's nuts.
They're for you, Mio. The time I had with you meant everything to me. But now, it's all gone. If she truly is gone, I'll have to redo it all. Watch me rewind our clocks back to the start.
Not her wish at all, by the way. Not her wish at all.
Noah, my long shadow. You have
Literally
stolen her
his
away from
greed.
me. I will extinguish you and
Yeah,
take
that is
her
a
back.
problem.
Mio is mine. She's not yours. She's mine. You are nothing. She belongs only to me.
Alright, at some point, somebody needs... after everyone has played the game and it's no longer spoilers, somebody needs to just make jokes about how N is, like, the creepy dude that, like, is, like, the parasocial weirdo stalker of, like, female streamers. Where, like... they just tee off on like the OnlyFans or the messages to like the boyfriend, and they're like, "Yo, that streamer, I love her. She's mine, not yours." Like, dude, this guy sucks. This guy sucks so hard.
Words won't cut it. I can't get through to him.
Then kill him.
Mio.
I love the Napon. Oh, that's great.
Mio!
I want everybody to send me their best end memes later.
Sorry,
I want to see them all.
This was the only way.
No, it's fine.
Aww.
You're here.
Might want to leave the teary reunion till later. The mud is glaring and he looks pissed off.
I can more or less grasp what's going on here, but you'd better explain the details later.
Yeah, absolutely. If words won't get through to him, there's only one way left to us. No. We can't let this go on. Mio!
Yeah. I'm ready when you are.
They're interlinking? No way! Ugh.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
No. Can't be.
That's not gonna work.
Why isn't this power doing its thing? Ah!
You've gone ahead of yourself, X.
Break it.
Let's get stuck in.
Oh hell yeah! Was this in the trailer? I don't even remember it.
Oh. N! Come on! Destroy them! Make
Shut
it
up,
so they're
X.
not reborn. Pound their souls into the dust.
I don't take orders from you. But Mobius are the world itself. There can be but one me, and I am it!
I can't believe they did that. Oh my god, now we're in a fight. I remember we played the video game?
And all who stand in my way, I shall destroy!
Remember we're playing a video game.
All yours!
My turn.
I'll show you! Blood boom! Chimera!
What with me?
I'll keep up the pressure! Hold on tight! Going in! Hold for my shoulder!
Oh god, I gotta change characters. How do I change characters? Well, we're playing as a tank, I guess.
Glimmering swift blade!
Why? I'm serious. Come on now.
Blood boom! Well,
Look, stay with me. Just one.
eat this!
I'll end it here.
You won't get away! Blood boom!
I actually don't know how to switch characters in the middle of combat.
Glimmering swift blade! Give it up!
CL plus one of the shoulder buttons? Okay, well. The character Oh, okay, that's how it is in battle, okay.
I need you, Mia! We can do
So much energy.
We don't push any longer. Used to you. I cannot!
Just one.
Eat this! Blood boom! Chimera! Give it up!
Ooh, and the topple. Okay, and the launch. Nice.
Bring it on.
Going in! Trauma!
Come on now.
Kenotic curse! Blood boom! Are you ready, Uni? I'll draw the battle to their knees. Hit him! Blood boom! Take! You wanna play?
No escape.
Glimmering swift blade! Time for a double whammy! Blood boom! Eat this! Shred the trauma!
Hold on. I'll be right there.
Chimera! You could have made it
Your
easier.
tactic will win the day.
This music is good, but like also a little anticlimactic.
Just one.
Blood boom!
Bounced off.
Glimmering swift blade! Time for a double whammy!
With you, Noah, I just got odds. Time to come ready. You got to
Glimmering swift blade! Are you ready, Uni? Chimera! Where that came from?
I'm going for it.
Don't make it too easy for us!
I will say, it does interrupt the music, so it's kind of funny.
How about something like this? Great.
Oh, her model even has longer hair in the portrait, too. Oh, okay. That's cool. Maybe I should have won Nala there.
How's this for a plan?
I just thought of a great idea. Leave it to uni. Too right to pick mine.
Nah, okay. So I'm good enough anyway.
Any last words?
I use my thinking muscles for this one.
Aww. Wait, hold on.
This should be our plan of attack.
Yeah, you know, time.
I use my thinking muscles for this one.
Yeah, we're good. Maybe I should have went with a different one there.
Just give me the word. Too right to pick mine.
Okay, so I guess I start with a tank. Share the buff. Nice. Alright, time to murder him. Holy shit, that's cool.
The Sword of Origin.
The what?
You are going to end it all.
The Monado.
End Mobius, the pinnacle of life. This very world. If the world holds our lives back, I will end it. It's as simple as that. It is impossible. I tried. We tried to walk that path and failed. You're full of shit! You never tried, you're just a coward! What did you? If you
Damn.
meant it, you'd have found a way, but you didn't even try to make the effort! Did you? So what do you know of the world and of life?
I thought our sword would break, but I was wrong. End sword broke.
En, do you know why she traded places with me? She felt imprisoned. And you put her there.
Yeah.
Shuffling lives pointlessly back and forth for an eternity of control.
You call it control?
She never really wanted anything like that.
But you never asked.
She wanted to live out her precious days together with you. You should have been able to give her that.
Is that why she handed her life to you? Is that why she rejected me?
It's not rejection. She understood. She always knew your reasons. All she wanted was to end your misery. That's the reason she gave this body to me. By leaving this world behind, she wanted to tell you. She didn't want forever. She wanted to be there with you.
And so she left me behind. She would do that!
She literally did that!
Be together now!
You can't!
With her gone from the world, what's the point of it all?
It's you that drove her to
God,
this.
he is awful.
Wake up already! You're Noah, right? Why? Why does nothing seem to get through to you?
Damage to his core? Useless lunk. Although, En is the wielder of the Sword of Origin. It'd be a problem to have him croak here. Don't you think, Zed? Oh well. In that case...
Look! The Queen!
Robot Queen. Robot Queen. Alright, are we about to actually have another boss fight? Bruh.
Is that what she really was?
Knew it! It's the same as with Kevis.
Is this like...
Got a winner!
Is this like 6 boss fights in a
It was
row?
all a bit toothless, huh?
Literally, is this like 6 boss fights in a row with a 2-hour cutscene in between 4 of the bosses? Good fucking lord, you really just need to set enough time aside for this whole section.
But this time, there will be no escape.
Good lord, what the hell is happening? Just a rampage. Alright, time to kill the robot. Well, definitely, yes. Also, second, I was absolutely wrong. Turns out we don't lose our sword, we get a better sword. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna take away your talent art, and no, they gave you a better one. Oh my god. Powering up all arts? Yo, that's tight. Boss Rush plus movie. My favorite. What's up, Nello? Oh my goodness, I can't even right now. This is amazing. Oh my god, Photon Impact? Isn't that a move from Xenoblade 2? That's true. I just haven't paid attention a lot to the names of moves. Ooh, nice. And the launcher. Damn. Let's go. And the smash? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, time to punch. Ow. Jesus. What will I get? Okay, that's not bad. Annihilator Flash. Okay, that's not good. Ow, I just took a lot of damage there. Alright, I'm gonna save it. Right there. Alright, this should be good. I think I have the days off.
Observe my strategy.
That's a decent one. Oh. Nice. 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 That was Neo. Let's go.
I just thought of a great idea.
Oh, that's not bad. Healer. Dude, that's awesome. Sorry. Chest. So yeah, we're getting like the Bravos guaranteed with him right now. I'll take it. And then, Tyon.
Huh?
This'll end it. Keep hitting hard.
I really wish I had a hero with me for the hero like thing in this combo attack, but okay.
Just give me the word to write it down.
Okay,
You're in for it now.
I'm gonna make sure I get the over 200. I don't know if I would get it with no
Gonna walk all over you. You know the drill.
You can count on me. Domination.
Okay, almost a mil. Not bad, not bad. Bye-bye. Killed the fake queen. Hashtag not my
One
queen.
blow. That sword. Guess there's no mistaking it. Where did a brat like him get that?
Has she not been following along this entire time?
Don't waste your time on petty tricks. The castle is in our hands now.
Petty tricks, huh? You think you've won?
Another boss battle?
Tell me, do you know the phrase last laugh? Admittedly, you probably won't find this very funny, but I will. See how you like this?
What? Oh, that's not good. I mean, it makes sense that this castle also had one, right? Of course there was.
Wait, what are you even gonna shoot?
The castle.
You want to know the target? It's right here.
Oh, the sword. The city.
City.
How'd they even find it?
Shania.
You didn't.
Of course she did. She's a bitch. She's a god-awful trash being. I'm telling you, she's literally Cypher from The Matrix.
Scum! You've even sold out the city!
Just what the hell do you know? You dream of living out your days in peace. You want to protect the natural way of life. All that shite is a right afforded only to the powerful. What about those who can't live in peace, huh? Are they meant to survive in all this chaos until the very day they die? I have not one thing to my name. I don't even have the power to choose. Screw it. For all I care, all of this can go to hell!
God, somebody kick her into the Annihilator,
Shania,
please.
Please.
Whichever way you lot want to slice it, your lives are in our grasp. I will teach you the meaning of regret and reap you like so much rotten grain.
Emotional damage. Well, I guess we're not going back to the city anytime soon.
No. The city.
Dang, rip all those side quests I
It's all
didn't
my
do
fault.
there.
I didn't think they'd have an ace up their sleeve. I got careless.
It's okay.
What?
She evacuated the city, by the way. Yeah. She knew.
Left misters from city incoming!
The castle is the city now.
Who the?
Ahoy! You dead?
Best girl.
That voice? Gondor?
Guess who's back, bitches?
Best line in the game. Best line in the game. I'm partially tempted right now to make that an alert. Guess who's back, bitches? I'm so tempted to make that an alert.
Gondor! You're all right.
Damn, that was gonna be my line. Heh.
I love her.
Things
She's
worked
so
out over
good.
here anyway.
Did she?
Yep. If she hadn't clued us in, we'd be up Ship Creek now.
Right. Mio.
I was so close.
Monica and the others?
Bitch Queen's fine too. The city's currently right about here.
Wait, they moved the city?
Underneath the world? How is that possible?
The city itself is actually a massive bloody for honest. If we feel like it, we can move it to anywhere in the world.
Oh, that's that's
Simply
good.
astounding.
That's good.
I thought it was just like an oversized colony.
That's funny.
That wasn't exactly common knowledge. The Bitch Queen and I knew. And a handful of others. That's it. We had to be sure, so that some slimy traitor wouldn't drop us in it.
Traitor.
Shania. Executor.
All right. I'm not gonna ask why. I suppose I know the reason. But if it's what I'm thinking, then I don't get it at all. If we'd made one mistake, the city would have been wiped out. Before we're done, you'll tell me everything I want to know. Shania.
Just throw her overboard, dude. She wants to enter the cycle so
Your
badly,
eyes, that
send
look.
her to it.
You've always looked at me that way. Why did it have to be like this? Why is it always me? Standing living here on my own!
Shania.
I've had it. I've had it up to here!
Of course.
Drop it! This isn't what I meant by dad!
Don't misunderstand! This is the beginning!
Yeah, she wants to join the cycle again so badly.
Shania!
Ah, good riddance. She sucked. See you in another life, sister.
Are you ready, Senna?
She's such a trashy character.
This is the fate that Shania chose.
She wanted back in the Matrix.
Like she said herself, this is the beginning. Come on. Up you get.
So, can I use this armor now as her, like, outfit? Is that unlocked? Because I will always use it. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of Fiona, honestly. How Fiona gets,
I don't know
like,
if it'll reach her. But still,
the other body.
Senna, we'll do all we can.
I hope you guys have played Xenoblade 1, or else it's a spoiler. To be fair, though, Smash also spoiled it anyway. But it reminds me of Xenoblade 1, where Fiona, like... not Fiona, Fiora. Fiora gets the mech body. So, like, it's kind of the similarity. I mean, Nia does the same thing, where she gets the blade form. You know? Oh my god, I can actually control the party.
Colony relations got updated.
Oh my god, I actually have... This is the first time I've had control in, like, 2.5 hours.
Colony relations
That wasn't a battle. There they are.
Riku get job done right.
Okay. Time to talk to everybody.
We got new folks on the map. What you got for me?
Oh, that reminds me. How much am I at silver? 62 and 86 on gold. Okay. Hey, why are there still people in the jail cells? Let them out. Let them out of the cells.
Come on, don't fail me now.
You see how, like, Lance wiggles? Look at that. Look at that wiggle. He runs so funny. I love it. Oh no, this is Gondor. They probably shouldn't count. Yeah, I didn't think they counted. Yeah. Oh, that reminds you. We should check the affinity chart. Silent Steps. 2 shiny hunters. Okay. Swift Swimmer isn't until the end of that one, dude. This one at least had Swift Swimmer 1. Okay, so these don't have, I've never met Sigma, but it says it was defeated. And these don't have leaders. Like, this one says leader is Queen of Kevin's. I guess it's still, like, under control, so we'd have to, like, actually liberate it? We never even though we killed the robot, we never actually liberated the place. Like we have with Agnes Castle. Alright, nothing new. Alrighty then. Guess we'll just go to the next cutscene. Oh wait, hold on. Nope, nope, there's a person. There's a person. I got Grover. Raise my affinity. I could have grabbed that conversation.
I can't help but wonder. Would I have been able to save you?
No.
I wanted time to stand still. More than anything. I felt completely powerless. I wished time would stop. If the moment could have lasted forever, I wished for the unthinkable. Just like N. I proved to be just like him.
For my part, this is all I need.
When did you two?
It was when we first fought against them. Ever since then, Em and I were swapped around.
I see. I honestly thought you were M back there. You had me fooled.
I was fooled too.
Maybe that's a bad way to put it. In any case, I didn't realize at all.
I did try my best. I couldn't afford to fail. If anyone suspected me, you'd have all been executed on the spot.
Like, it makes sense when you look back on it, but I'm actually glad I didn't pick up on it.
I couldn't simply let them go to waste.
M's feelings?
She wanted to give you everything that she knew about N. To help us escape. To break this never-ending Mobius curse. To lose and still stand back up. Even in the depths of despair. She wanted you to have the strength to defeat those at the root of that despair.
I'm so broken,
She sure
dude.
had a lot of faith in me.
I can't hear despair and not immediately think
She believed
Danganronpa.
that if anyone in the world could make it possible, it would be you. That's why she merged our wills so we could act to further our goal.
Earlier, you said it was fun. But it wasn't you. It was M.
I really think she meant it. It was brief, but being who I am now, passing my thoughts along onto you, and receiving yours in turn. She was grateful.
I see.
I feel really bad for M. She never really had a
Em's
choice.
words were my words, and my words were now hers. Her life was scattered on the breeze, but her memories and her will live on inside my heart.
Dude, that's so cool.
Come, I have something to show you.
Yeah, like Mobius M never had. She never had a choice, right? Like it was. He's like, I did it for you, but like she never like. It was really for him. He's under the guise, but like it really was just his greed and his inability to cope. Hope's? Oh, Hope's Rest, right? That's the place where they do the they usually do the eclipse thing. Yo, and now she's officially part of it.
Show me what you got.
I'm gonna guess Senna. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, interesting. Dominion Flower? Oh, she has a special talent now. Oh, that's dope. They both have it now. Death's Door? Okay, that's the name.
The selection's making me go cross-eyed.
Yeah, we're gonna chill with Gondor, I think, right? Where's Senna? Senna's a 6 right now here on Strategos. How much would it cost to go 13? If I switch her to attacker, I have to take an attacker off. Could make him Thaumaturge. Though I want Signifier to get unlocked too. Definitely need to keep her a Signifier for now. I wonder if it cost me 8. Oof. We'll just wait. We'll wait till we max it out naturally.
I'm gonna put my feet up if you don't mind.
I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's level up Gondor. Nice. Nice. How much can that... I could jump to 69 myself if I wanted to. Nice. Nice. Let's cook.
This has me raring to go.
Save, because we went through a bunch of cutscenes.
Gotta note this all down.
Good to go? Come on.
Okay. There was information up here I want to grab. During the days. Okay. I
got for me?
Oh, I didn't even check my SP now. Right, I should have some SP. Oh, no, I don't. I thought I would have more, but I don't. Mullis Depot? Sure. Or Depot? How do you pronounce that? Is it Depot? Is the T silent?
So much to see, huh?
Interesting. I gotta grab every shiny. Can't help it. You never know when they'll be important. Wait, what area is this? I want to look at the map. So the only thing really that we haven't seen is the middle. Whatever they called it. I can't remember. They had a name for it. I can't remember what the name was. Are we near the prison?
Let's top up on ether.
Nice. Oh, almost nice. That's like 68.75. So there's Armus out here.
Hey, that's a pretty smart move.
Yeah, so you gotta remember, I love exploring. It's one of my favorite things to do in these games. So
Good thing we found this.
this is I spend a lot of time just doing this, just like mapping out the world, looking at all the locations.
Should be time for dinner soon, right?
Yo, legitimately, actually, I love asparagus. Asparagus with like some steak is delicious.
Whoa, what's with that one?
Especially if it's like baked asparagus with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of garlic. So good. Wait, so I think I've come this way before. Or I was near this way before.
What kind of place is this?
Maybe not. Oh god, that's a level 84? Oh, this is a bad idea.
Looks like a tough customer.
I'm ready. Let's do it. You gotta face me. Nice one, Uni. Can't keep you up and up.
Oh, wreck 'em good.
Cross him. Here, quick roar. I'm the rocket.
Over.
Wanna die?
Uni! This can't be happening!
Uni, come on. It's too early to rest. Was I taking a dirt now? I'm sorry, Neo.
Just cheese it with that. Just cheese it. Just cheese it.
That took it out of me and then some. That kinda took it out of me.
Absolute cheese, dude. Am I 30 levels under it? Yep. That's gotta be max like warning level, right? 'Cause that's pretty high.
All set and ready to tumble.
Ooh, I might not get this one off. Oh, that sucks. Well.
Did I push you too hard?
Good to go now, Uni? Of course. We gotta pay him back, Senna. You got aim.
Senna!
Yeah.
This can't be happening!
Dead.
Like this.
Maybe I should switch to all of them, have them all go into, Oh, that puts me all the way back here. Ah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll eventually do that when, like, you know, we're high enough level. But maybe if I had, like, just, like, switched between characters, put them all into Interlink, we would have been fine to do that one fight. That's fine. Okay.
Now, we wait.
Sitting in the elevator, kicking our sweet time, going all the way down.
Better give it a good once over. Right. What have we got
Central
around here?
Harbor.
I hope we can make use of this.
Okay. Hey, our boat's here. So this is where they've been keeping our boat. Alright, open the gate. Open it. Open it. Actually, I wonder if it'll open if I get in the actual, like... Nope. Nope. I'm locked in. Oh, okay, that's where it puts us. Ah, so we're going towards the prison camp. Okay. So this is the prison. I wonder if can I teleport like around the world now, or I'm not gonna test it. I bet you like there's probably side quests that just unlocked around the world. Those are big birds.
Don't try to stop us.
This one looking at me funny. You're doing great out there, Lance. Come in. They broke it up.
Hidden sword.
Come on. Oh, good one. Things are building up.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Punch your lights out!
Okay. Condor's dead, dude. Cool.
No surprise there. All right, let's keep moving.
Huh. There's two of them over here? Oh boy. Oh, we're actually, okay, we're going against the Ardens here.
Ready to tumble. You're showing me up.
No, having fun!
Ow.
You might want to hang back.
Soulfire!
No way we can lose.
Do it, Kyle. I feel fucking spark now, man. Quick through it. Keep an eye on the sanctuary. Not bad, Keep that up.
Nice.
I figured out. Good thing we found this.
Oh, you're not gonna let me go that way? God damn it. Fine, I'll continue the main story. I guess. Hi, bird. Bye, bird.
All right, let's do it.
Never seen this place before.
Hope's Rest. Alright, here we go.
Here.
Em was still unsure to the very last whether to show you the memory of this place. But I think it would be best.
God damn it, Luigi sent me
This
a
place,
really good
it was
end
everything to
meme.
Em.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, this is where the city once stood.
It did?
It was long ago. The city back then. It was much more prosperous than now. It positively teemed with people.
Interesting.
So then, it must have drawn Mobius's ire even more than now.
Alright, time for more lore. More cutscenes, y'all.
There it lies before you, your heart's desire. There is no life within. You must breathe it into her yourself.
Huh.
Life from the people of the city. You want me to end every one of them?
Why the hesitation? Existing in this place is by itself a result of your own choices. You are the one who chose the endless now, are you not? Your response should already be predetermined.
Huh.
Such a shame.
Wait, please!
So what the what is Zed's end game here?
The city's inhabitants were the descendants. of M, N, and others who became Ouroboros in the past. In exchange for the lease on life they would get as Mobius, Zed ordered N to kill the city's people.
Jesus.
Oh no. Tell me why!
I didn't want to lose any more.
What do you mean, anymore? Everything we held dear is gone! You took them all away! And you dare talk about your feelings of loss!
Now you will continue to exist as Mobius. The same as myself.
Didn't even ask her. Just did it for himself. No wonder she felt in prison.
So you did it. Sealed our fate. Now we can live forever.
Which is not
But
what
this
she
future's
wanted.
been stamped out before its time. And I can't even disappear.
Man, imagine being made immortal, like, without your consent at all. Just didn't even bother to take her anything she had. It wasn't for her. It was for him. God, N sucks.
Only two things were important to him. Impossible. How could one ever choose between them? Surely he couldn't do it.
And yet,
He did.
he did make a choice. No one can truly judge him for the things he did.
Repentance.
Mm.
The intentions they left behind. They turned into us.
Okay, so that's how they got
Of course,
reborn.
it's heartbreaking, but
Still, she was smiling.
we have to change things.
Yeah. And this time, we'll succeed. So it's set. Our new goal. Agreed?
Yes. He can't get away with this.
I'm not feeling very forgiving either.
I'm gonna hunt N down then.
But
That's the
guys-
new goal.
Now we know there's an even bigger bad behind that snuffer.
Zed.
Zed. Making someone choose the impossible? It's so cruel.
In true Xenoblade fashion, I imagine the end
Thanks,
game is gonna get
everyone.
wacky as hell. We're just gonna go off the rails.
Looks like your minds are made up. Here, this is yours.
Yep.
By the by, who is that Zed sleazebag?
He's something like the head of all Mobius. Or so it seemed. I've only met him in the memories that M showed me, though. We now know his power is vast. Far greater than any of the others in Mobius.
Damn, so he's...
Yes, he is our true adversary.
The real
one who
final
formed
boss.
The world we know.
So you decided that this was how it should be.
I imagine he's gotta be part of the
If I
Trinity
knew who
system
they
or something.
were, where I'd...
Maybe he's related to the world before when Klaus did the thing. Hi, Dry. We have to find the real queen, right? I think we're gonna look for a natural stopping spot. The next natural stopping spot. Oh, do I have to use the map, like, actual map to do it? Yeah.
Looks like there's still ground to cover. Can we ask Manana to whip up some grub?
Alright, is this gonna be EXP? I can't even do this, I don't think. Still never found that one either.
Hey, listen to this, will ya?
Nice. At this point, 100 EXP does not feel like a lot. It's not really much. Alright, see if I got anything to craft gems in that fight. Nothing.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Alright, let's do this next cutscene.
Feels like we have one less worry now, eh?
Agreed. They should be able to start on repairs now.
Not what I meant, though. I meant this whole thing.
Mio, that's right. At that moment, everything just felt so utterly hopeless that it hurt. There wasn't a thing I could do.
But it still worked out, right?
Thanks to all of you being there.
Ah!
What?
Surprised you didn't choke on those words.
Well, of course not. I can express some emotions. There has to be a reason we met.
Say what?
It's something that Noah said once.
And you found a reason.
We've seen one wish granted.
True.
Still, we've got a way to go. This isn't nearly the end.
No rest for Ouroboros.
At least we've won ourselves an extension.
It'll work out somehow.
Uni.
Ow.
Am I sensing a streak of optimism?
That one hurt.
I thought you were one to worry about the details a bit more.
Now I've got a reliable guy to stand by me, so...
Oh.
Aww.
What, and who might that be then?
That'll be my secret.
Alright, that's cute. I like that. Uni and Tyon. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they interlink, so it's just gonna make sense that they would tease that. That's great. Oh, I love it. So, oh, that's right. Oh. Really? You do not actually get to change her clothing at all. It is just locked into this body. For now, at least. Interesting.
Let's use this spot to rest.
Oh. Okay.
Can we ask Manana to whip up some grub?
Huh? You want to cut off those locks?
No, but it's so pretty.
Okay.
Hair is like lifeblood of girl. Not to be chopped like so many noodles.
Not exactly. I can't decide. Should I cut it or just leave it alone?
Why ask? Just do whatever you like.
You gotta keep it long. It'd be a crying shame.
Well, this body, it's been granted to me by my other self, right? I don't know if it's fine for me to just snip.
Yeah, that's a big question for sure.
The hair doesn't just belong to me, but it's...
It's what?
It's such a pain in the ass to wash.
Nice.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, long hair.
I just can't spark and deal with it. How she'd ever have the patience? The washing takes ages, and the bedhead's a nightmare. And don't get me started on the latrine.
Whoa. Say no more, love.
Oh, Mimi. So, what do you think?
Well... Look, why don't you just ask Noah?
This has nothing to do with him. It's my problem and mine alone.
Is it just that you're looking for permission?
I'd also settle for a no.
Right then, let's sort this out.
What
We'll
if-
decide for you if you want. But afterwards, you better not come crying. Got it?
I won't. I promise.
Oh. The short's nice. I really do like short hair. But long's also pretty good. Keep it long. We're gonna keep it long.
The Cloud Keep, you say?
Yes. It's where the Queen of Agnes lies sleeping. And this is the key we need to get there.
What? Did everybody else go short and I'm the only one that went long? That makes my playthrough unique.
You could throw yourself off, but it wouldn't be enough. Such is the fate of a Mobius. You should know by now.
Oh, is that actually
It's you.
Nia?
We've met before, when you were still human.
Your Majesty, my queen.
I will go to sleep, for a good long time indeed. That should keep me out of Zed's claws. Take this.
Oh, gosh, that's doing a
Whenever
rain
it
scene
is I wake up again, the world will be ripe for a change. Until that time, keep it safe. You should give it to those who deserve it.
Oh.
How will I know who?
They'll come before you. Of that I have no doubt.
But why choose me?
Because you, nay, the two of you one day, you will certainly meet your true selves.
Interesting.
Our true selves? Huh?
I must say, I'm surprised by the location. It's right in the vicinity of Gamma and 9. How has it escaped detection for all this time?
The area around the keep. It's absolutely swimming with black fog. And there's optic camouflaging on the structure itself.
Oh.
So that'll be why.
Is that all from M's memories?
All stuff she passed on to me.
Crazy.
Gondo, you knew M?
Yeah, from a pretty long way back. She's the one who gave me that bloody thing in the first place.
Huh. Okay. Excuse me.
She said you lot were our last hope. Asked us to lend you our assistance and junk. She must have been guarding the Queen's words.
Okay.
Yeah, for proper yonks and yonks and no mistaking.
Yonks and yonks.
And that's also the reason that you were waiting for us.
Okay.
Cooped up there all that time.
Busted.
And the 1,000 lives thing. What was all that?
Nice spiel, right? I wrote it.
Are you serious? Snuff, that's a letdown.
You what?
You what, mate?
Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Mobius are still out and about. We don't have to worry about Mio's lifespan anymore. But we can't just sit around. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. Guys. There's a place, other than Cloudkeep, that I really need to go to.
Really need? Seems you're rather troubled. Are you certain it's really that vital?
It's Colony Omega.
Omega? What? No, wait. It's still there?
The colony I lived in with Miyabi. It was under the control of Mobius Y. I learned something important from the other me.
Huh.
Miyabi's still alive.
What? The Big O.
This Miyabi, she clearly means a lot to you then.
Big O, Big O.
I'm happy to leave the decision to you. Of course, we can head for the keep first.
Nope.
This is something personal for me.
But I'll do it next time.
Right. I hear you. Okay, to Omega. If Mio's
Stop
saying she has to go
it
there,
like that.
then we will. We'll make it high
I don't like the
priority.
way he says Omega.
Thank you,
It's like
Noah.
Omega. Or Omega? Oh, it's like there's like a pause. Omega. Omega? I don't know. I don't like the way they say Omega though.
That stinks. Frickin' sort of origin thing. You made me look like a complete idiot.
The unexpected doth come to pass. Deeply fascinating.
Yeah, but what's the plan? You're not gonna want to let it slide, surely.
We acknowledge and accept, whether outside or indeed within, all is part of the flow.
The
Man,
flow.
you're like a broken record.
It is, after all, part and parcel of my being.
Huh. I'll just do things my way then. Ouroboros. They're nothing without what we gave them. Got a problem, why?
I shall claim primacy.
Well, alrighty then. Okay. That was a thing. Alright, let's grab the conversations. And then we'll grab the question mark. The scene.
The selection's making me go cross-eyed.
Always buy one of everything. Oh, okay. I think the question mark is like the actual quest.
I guess we'll be heading out once everyone's ready.
Which
First off is the
means...
West Gate, right?
Can I, like,
Oh, we've seen everything.
teleport
Sweet.
anywhere else? Okay, I can. Then we'll call it here. I feel like this is a good stopping spot.
I'm gonna put my feet up if you don't mind.
Go ahead and save it.
Gotta note this all down.
This just feels like a good stopping spot for now. All right. That was fun.